All right, welcome to the 3 most important minutes of your day. I'm nobody trying to glorify somebody, which is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I do pray he is your Lord as well. And if not, cry out to him today for salvation that you may know his will. All right, so how'd you do last year? Or 2024? Or 2023? Great job, you made it to 2026. Woo! Anything feel different? You know, I notice as I get older that hamster wheel of goals that I'm chasing every single year, it just never changes. The way I lived my life all these years is just chasing after the wind. So as I was reading the Bible, I had to ask myself one thing. Do I want to be this year? Do I want to be like King David in this kingdom, chasing after all the goals and the fortune and all that stuff? Or do I want to be like Shepherd David before he became a king? Like the servant David that honored God in everything. Even when the Philistines were up against King Saul and his men were afraid to fight Goliath, who stepped into that role? A young man of faith that told Goliath, God will hand you over to me. God will do that. So you have to ask yourself a question. Are you going to be like King David, where you're serving self and chasing after the wind in this kingdom? Or is your goal to chase after the kingdom to come? As Shepherd David, as a servant David, as an ambassador for Jesus Christ, to give him all the glory and take none for yourself. And in doing so, the Lord may lift you up like he did David. Look at what I built. God lifts up David and says, look at what I've built. And what does David do? He sees Bathsheba and says, I deserve that. And slept with her, a married woman, and then sends her husband off to a battle knowing that he was not going to return. To only see a prophet come to him and say, you don't think God knew what you did? You have sinned against the Lord. And once he was caught, David said, I've sinned against God. That's what we do. Let's not do that this year. Let's honor the Lord and fight and claw and battle to be like the servant David and to stay like that servant, the shepherd. Because this world is not what we're looking for, striving after, brothers and sisters. It's the kingdom to come. Read the Lord's Prayer. God gives us instructions of how we're supposed to live, but yet we're always striving after the wind, chasing after things that fulfill the flesh.